Hello students, welcome to this session. So in this session I am going to explain about types of memories. Okay, so today we will discuss about types of memories. Right, so this is the topic we are going to discuss in this particular session. Okay, right, types of memories. So here, before going to discuss about types of memories, first we should discuss about what is memory, what is called a memory. Okay, here memory. So what is called memory? So memory means what? Memory means storage. Memory means storage. Okay. So here memory is responsible for Okay, memory is responsible for storing the data. Okay, so memory is responsible for storing the data. Okay, here memory contains data and programs. Memory contains what? It contains data and programs. Okay, right, so here memory means what? Here memory means storage, and memory is responsible for storing the data. It contains data and programs. Okay, so already we discussed, okay, already we have seen advantages of computers. So in that, one advantage is what? Storage capacity. Okay, storage capacity. So computer stores large amount of data in its memory. Okay, computer stores large amount of data in its memory. Okay, here memory means storage. Okay, and computer can store almost any type of data. Computer can store almost any type of data, such as letters, pictures, sounds. Okay, computer can store almost any type of data, such as files, okay, images, videos, sounds. So it's clear. Next, in computer, not only always we can store the data. In computer we can store the data, modify the data, retrieve the data, and delete the data also. Okay, so these are all the operations we can perform in the computer. Okay, so in computer, what are the operations we can perform? We can store the data, okay, modify the data, retrieve the data, and delete the data also. Okay, next, one important point here is, once we store the data in a computer, once we store the data in a computer, we can retrieve that data after several years also. Okay, once we store the data in a computer, we can retrieve the data after several years also. Okay, so it will be accurate, that data will be accurate, and so full data we will get. Okay, accurate and complete. So clear? So is it clear? So computer can store large amount of data in its memory, and it can store almost any type of data. Next, in computer we can store, modify, retrieve and delete the data. Next, once we store the data, we can retrieve that data after several years also. It will be accurate and complete. There is no data loss. Okay, we will get complete data. We will get accurate data. Okay, so that is already we have discussed it. Okay, so clear. Memory is responsible for storing the data. Here one more important point we have to discuss is computer can store any type of data. Okay, computer can store any type of data such as letters, pictures, sounds, files, videos. Okay, so computer can store any type of data. Computer can store any type of data in the form of two values. So we have to remember this point. Okay, so computer can store any type of data in the form of two values. Okay, so that system is called a binary system. Okay, computer can store any type of data in the form of two values. So that system is called a binary system. So in this system 0 and 1 are used. Okay, in this system 0 and 1 are used. Okay, 0, 1. So these two numbers are called binary numbers. Okay, so 0 and 1 are called binary numbers. Okay, so clear. So binary system, in this system 0 and 1 are used. So computer can store any type of data in the form of two values. What are the two values here? 0 and 1. Okay, so is it clear? So computer can store any type of data in the form of 0 or 1 or both. Okay, right. So this is about memory. So what is called a memory? So memory means storage. Memory is responsible for storing the data, right? So here memories can be classified into two types. Okay, there are two kinds of memory. So what are they? Okay, so types of memories. Memories can be classified. Memory can be divided into two types. There are two kinds of memory. What are they? Primary memory . Primary memory . Right. Next type of memory is secondary memory. So is it clear, all of you? So there are two kinds of memory. They are primary memory and secondary memory. Okay. So types of memories. Memories can be classified, can be divided into two types. So first one primary memory and the second one is secondary memory. Okay. So primary memory. So what is called primary memory? So primary memory is the memory that is used to run the computer. Okay. Primary memory is the memory that is used to run the computer. So to run the computer, primary memory is required. Okay. Is clear? So primary memory is used to run the computer. And here primary memory also called as internal memory. Primary memory also called as internal memory. Internal memory. Internal memory and or main memory. Okay. So primary memory also called as internal memory or main memory. So primary memory is used to run the computer, right? Here primary memory includes three types. Primary memory includes three types. So here what are the three types? RAM. So, okay, primary memory, it includes three types: RAM, ROM, cache. RAM, ROM, cache. Okay, so these three are comes under primary memory. Okay, so primary memory or internal memory or main memory, all are same. Okay, so RAM, ROM, cache comes under primary memory. Okay, next primary memory is accessible directly by the processing unit. Primary memory directly accessible. Okay, primary memory accessible directly by the processing unit. Okay. Right. So next secondary memory. We will discuss about RAM, ROM, cache in detail. Okay. So next secondary memory. So secondary memory is the memory that can support to any computer. Secondary memory is the memory that can support to any computer. Okay. Here all the storage devices comes under secondary memory. Okay, so all the storage devices, whatever storage devices we have, okay, so all those storage devices comes under secondary memory. Okay, so clear? All the storage devices comes under secondary memory. Okay. So your storage devices are hard disk, floppy disk, CDs are there, DVDs are there, pen drives, memory cards, Blu-ray DVDs. Okay, so all these are storage devices. So all the storage devices comes under secondary memory. Okay, so secondary memory also called as external memory. Secondary memory is also called as external memory or disk memory. Disk memory. Okay, so here it stores the data. It stores the data until the user erases the data. Okay, secondary memory stores the data until the user erases the data. Okay, here secondary memory also called as auxiliary memory. Secondary memory also called as auxiliary memory, or here permanent memory. Secondary memory is permanent. It is the permanent memory because of it stores the data until the user erases the data. Okay, right. So here it has three subtypes. Secondary memory has three subtypes. So what are the three subtypes here? First, magnetic type, optical type, third type is magneto-optical type. Okay, so these three are the subtypes of secondary memory. Okay, so what are the three subtypes of secondary memory? Magnetic type, optical type, magneto-optical type. Okay, so this is classification of memories. Okay, so types of memories. So memory, there are two kinds of memory. Okay, memories can be divided or classified into two types. First, primary memory. Next one, the other one is secondary memory. So primary memory is the memory that is used to run the computer. Okay, it is also called as internal memory or main memory. So why we are saying internal memory here? So these devices, okay, these devices are placed inside the CPU. Okay, so here primary memory includes what? RAM, ROM, cache. So these devices are placed where? All these devices are placed inside a CPU, central processing unit, okay, cabin. So that's why primary memory also called as internal memory or main memory. Okay, so primary memory is the main memory because of primary memory is used to run the computer. To run the computer compulsory we require primary memory. Okay, next, secondary memory. So secondary memory is the memory that can support to any computer. Okay, next, secondary memory also called as external memory. Primary memory also called as internal memory because of these devices are placed inside the CPU. Secondary memory also called as external memory because of the devices, the storage devices, these storage devices are placed outside CPU. Okay, and also known as disk memory. Okay, so secondary memory is the permanent memory. It stores the data until the user erases the data. Okay, here secondary memory also called as auxiliary memory. Okay, next, secondary memory has three subtypes. Here magnetic type, second optical type, third one magneto-optical type. Okay, so this is types of memories. Okay, so we will discuss about RAM, ROM, cache and their differences. Okay, between RAM, ROM, cache. Okay, next, so here magnetic type, optical type, magneto-optical type. So which devices comes under which type? Okay, so we will see all these in detail in the next session, coming session. Okay, so that's all now. Thank you.